so heavy. World Cup 本戦.
I'm definitely going to win the FoRtNiTe World Cup, so keep cheering for me.
Hi, I'm FoRtNiTe and I'm here to compete in the Creative World Cup. I competed in most of the trials and was really excited when they announced the bonus week after the trials were over. And I competed in the JDF 100 level map and the speedrun 100 levels is really good. I really enjoyed like all the different styles of maps and death runs that there are, and I really enjoy speedrunning them and trying to get as good as time as I can. At the moment I found out that I qualified, it was just insane, and I wasn't sure if I was going to before that, and it was just crazy that I'm here. I'm FoRtNiTe and the Sunshine Soldiers are going to win because we have 2 captains, so it's quite difficult.
What is going on here? It's practice here. FoRtNiTe Creative Finals happening very, very soon. A lot of first thoughts, first looks at the Sky Station Showdown, which is an incredible map.
It was a great map. I mean, it mixes a huge new element into the game. You know, you got to protect the person with a sword, capture the objective, but my team, great teamwork, and, you know, kind of pulled through at the end there. It was awesome.
1000%. You know, so being able to kind of get your hands on the map, you know, before obviously the big moment.
It's nice.
It's huge. It's huge. And so, like you said a second ago, this is a brand new way of viewing FoRtNiTe and playing FoRtNiTe, which is incredible.
Exactly. It's super exciting to see what you can come up with, and then also into a competitive aspect and put it in the game and make this tournament. So
it's amazing. So, any general kind of thoughts, concerns, maybe about strategy? I don't know.
You know, I think we won, so we know the strategy.
All right. Listen, this is practice still. We've got the big moment coming up very soon. But do you want to shout out your team real quick?
Yeah. No, we've got some speedrunners in our midst. Actually, we've got Tyler, we've got Zand, and Suzu. They are all. And you know, later in the Creative Cup, there's going to be a Death Run Evolve level, so we're going to take that one home too.
Inspired by the creative man, Scissors himself has made many a streamer, many a content creator very angry with a Death Run, myself included. Great job with the practice round. We'll see you very soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the FoRtNiTe World Cup Finals. We are here in day number 1 where the creative finals are going down. The stadium is jam-packed with fans from around the world who have traveled here not only to watch us crown World Cup Creative Finals champions, but also solo and duo champions as well. I'm Zeke, this guy right here is Bala, and we're getting ready to hop back into all of the action. Now, I think, you know, we've seen a little bit of the first 2 game modes. You know, we got to see a little bit of Sky Station. We got to see a little bit of that Junkyard Truck, but there's actually something that Sundown teased, and that is the World Run.
Yep. The World Run coming up next. It is an awesome, you know, it's what a lot of these players are used to.
Yeah.
And I think they'll be very, very comfortable here. We'll have to see whether the challenge of the obstacle course will be, you know, anything that these guys can balk at, or if they're going to be able to just cruise through it. We'll see. It's going to be fun, though.
Well, it's going to be really interesting, right? A lot of these players are very familiar with death runs, and it's very, like, mechanical, right?
Yep.
If you know how to execute, you can get through these obstacles, but you have to kind of get your eyes on them first, figure out how they work, and then make it through. So I think it's going to be very interesting, very fun for everyone here, and all the players as well. I'm hoping to see someone make it to the end. I don't know that anyone will, though.
Well, there's 30 coins, and what we've seen in practice between us and other people is very difficult, so we'll see. We'll hop into the overview and stuff like that later, but just to give like some examples of the things that there are, there's, you know, the trap, trying to trigger them, making sure you move. Impulse grenades are in play in this. There's some lava, all sorts of treacherous things you have to get across in this World Run.
A lot of Neo jumps as well. And again, massive shout out to the 17 content creators that helped put these maps together. Mad props to you. You know, their hard work is being shown here on the stage. And these guys are at home, here, of course, playing it as well. In case this guy right here is Bala. We're getting ready to jump into these next few matches. We'll get you guys up to speed with all the format and all those things. You kind of tease it, but we'll get there in just a moment. And very quickly, the Chicken Champions were actually the winners for set number 2, Junkyard Juke. Let's take a look at them right now. They were overall victorious of that last set, and there you go. The tender defender is there in person to congratulate them, Bala. Rubius and his team, they worked hard for it, and they are the victors.
Yeah, and warming up for the next run, but they know now they earned the silver llama for that set, so it's 1-1. Woo! Chicken Champions earning their silver llama right now. They're surprised because they were getting ready, but here it is.
Rubius is like, wait, do I actually get that? Is that actually mine? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, you know, they are the current set winners. They have a silver llama for themselves. So that's now 2 different teams that have a silver llama. With only a few set matches left to go, I believe, you know, if the Chicken Champions can secure themselves a second llama, that would be huge for them and their team, but we'll have to see how things go for them.
Yeah, and the timing of the silver llama couldn't come earlier because they're about to hop in. This is definitely a booster for them in terms of their emotions, in terms of their confidence going into the world run, because it is precise, it is difficult. You have to make sure that you hit it, otherwise you're wasting time. It's going to be a race between these guys to get as far in as possible, so that confidence boost is going to help dramatically in this last normal set here.
Yeah, for sure, and it is actually a race, the world run. It is similar to a death run with a bunch of obstacles. Let's go ahead and talk about that and everything that surrounds it. So there's actually 30 coins in the map. Whichever team gets all 30, the fastest, or as many as possible until time runs out, will be the victor for that one set. You know, like I said, these are insanely difficult obstacles. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be forthcoming. I'm going to be vulnerable with you, the FoRtNiTe fam. Listen, the farthest I got was 14.
It's not bad.
Okay, it's actually really difficult, and I'm by no means a death runner. By no means.
Are the best of the best.
These guys are going to
In terms
fly
of Death Runner, in terms of this map specifically, it's going to be absolutely awesome. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some of those obstacles right now. So go ahead.
We're going around the world in this new creative team Death Run. Favorite content creators from around the world will compete to collect all the coins in their lane faster than everyone else. The first team to collect all coins in their lane wins. If they don't finish, the number of coins they collect will determine their placement. If a player is eliminated, they'll respawn at their most recent checkpoint. Any team member can grab a coin for their team, so players will have to work strategically to gather all of the coins before the 10-minute timer runs out. It might sound simple, but it ain't easy. Players have no mats and limited items they can pick up along the way. Each team will have to use teamwork, communication, smarts, and speed to make it to the top of the leaderboard and take home their piece of the $3 million creative prize pool. Ready? Run!
Not know how you just did that while you were here. It did not sound like you here at all, and I didn't see your mouth move.
Magic. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. But yeah, World 1, you got a little bit of sneak peek there. We're getting ready to hop into these games right now. Speaking of which, let's just go ahead and do that. I think this is going to be very, very fun. We are getting ready. If you guys here in the stadium are ready and excited, let these teams hear it. Let's hear you right now. Man, that's so weak. No. Okay, let's pretend the first one never happened. Like I was saying, if you guys want to let these teams know how you're feeling, let them hear it. Yeah, that's what I like to see. And now the game begins. Here we go, the world premiere of the World Run.
See how they do out of the gates. They are open now, and it's all up to these guys to start hitting their first jumps, and people are falling left and right. A couple of first coins are taken, and everybody seems to be off to a hot start. This is really like off to the races here.
Man, FoRturtle and Zan are already flying through these first set of challenges. Again, you know, these are the very, very top of the best of the best of the creative world, right? They've worked all 8 qualifier weeks long. They've made it through with their team captains, and now they're here. So once they figure out these obstacles, be prepared to watch them fly through them.
And the first couple are relatively simple. Here's the double doors. I think are probably the first, like, one that you have to kind of know or see it in advance. And then here, the impulse jump into the tire, into the castle, and 3 players have already made it all the way there. It's neck and neck between most teams right now, 10-8.
Bro, I'm so mad. Do you understand? I literally had to play this to completion, all 12-minute rounds, 4 times to make it halfway, which this is the cap. And these guys got it in like 3 minutes. I'm upset.
Oh, this is why they're the World Cup creative players, and you are you're casting.
I'll hold that L, I suppose. I'll hold that for sure. So there's some huge challenges here in the captain's gear, Bala. But as you saw there, Karora actually took a little peek at it. There's these little bumpers, and that'll actually send you upward into the next space of the player. So the most optimal strategy here is actually leave your teammates behind, send you up, try and gather more coins faster. Because otherwise, you're just going to dedicate too much time, and you really want to maximize your time in this world run.
And there's definitely a couple coins that you want to get as fast as possible through here. They're trying to get the half slides through with the chiller traps. Right now, nobody seems to have figured it out just yet, at least in the view that we're watching. But meanwhile, the Fish Fam and the Sunshine Soldiers are up to 13 now, but still neck and neck. I believe all teams are now inside the castle, and we call this the first kind of tier of the difficulty for these obstacles. As they move up and go past this, it'll become progressively harder.
Yeah. And again, this is the first time these creative players, qualifiers, have seen the world run. They've never seen it before. They have just, you know, they are mad. Their skills are insane. And look at this. Taldeck's already up on the next tier. So he's probably telling his teammates, all right, look, up here, I just use this bumper. What do I have to do? He's already trying to figure it out. I like it. That's not me. The moment I hit that pad, I was like, I guess I just keep moving forward, and I kept running.
I love this experimentation. He's actually also communicating back to his teammate at the same time, because he went over that bumper and he's looking, do I have an opportunity to go back here, or is this it? Do I have to go forward? Yep. Just like you were alluding to before. And now he decides, okay, he tells exactly what's going on to his teammates, to Kaz and company, and they move forward. Alex JJ, though, is off to really the races. He's way ahead of everybody else, I think. But no, there's a Raven Revenge. Oh, Svenos, it's his team. They're moving.
They are moving. So what's tricky about that last jump there is those little directional pads give you forward momentum, but in jumping you lose some of it. You actually have to make it in a straight run. There you have to trigger the trap, get the impulse to make that precise jump, land on the other side, trigger the trap in one, fail to swoop, while also taking a step back to keep yourself safe. Now there is a little few secret ways to trigger certain traps, get around the obstacles. Obviously, if this is cover the like you said, man.
Oh my goodness.
Destroying the game right now.
It's unbelievable, and this isn't even a team that qualified from a death run or elimination run or even a speed run. They qualified from a survival map, and he's doing things like this. He is leading the pack. There's a Fish Fam up ahead of him. They're not hitting this just yet. This is so precise. You have to save the altitude. Is he going to hit it? No. Second try. Here's Suzo.
First jump. Now this is the impulse you want to send you a little bit forward. This is one where you want to get height. You got to throw it, try to get on top of it.
No! Just barely, Suzo. And he's at 21 points right now in third in terms of coins. And it's all up to timing, I think. Zeke, we might see this end in the first match here. In the first round, they might end up completing everything because they still got 5 minutes to go.
Well, we'll see, Bala, because here's the thing. That obstacle there is called the ice jump. But this next one that FoRtNiTe adds, we call this the double danger. Let's just look at this real fast. This is really tricky.
He already knows.
He's already downloaded. He already knows what must be done. So you actually have to double hop, double bunny hop, land on the edge, take a step back, trigger the trap without being eliminated, right? Then you can walk up this small ramp. Then, depending on how you want to go about it, you can just go forward. He actually makes... Okay, I'm upset.
Third try.
I'm leaving. I'm done.
FoRtNiTe.
And he gets the coin in one swoop. Oh, my.
But one thing, we have to look at the scores right now. 5 minutes to go. Fish Fam is at 26. They only have 4 coins remaining. But everybody else is starting to fall behind. We're starting to see the Fish Fam come way out above here of the rest of them. That's because they probably have the majority of their players through. The majority of the players are collecting those coins. There's FoRtNiTe. He makes it through the double danger. Collects the coin. What do you do from here? Get up.
This guy is absolutely insane. And you know, for FoRtNiTe, it's funny because he's just excited about being here, able to compete on the stage for like thousands of people and all his peers. And bro, he is just slaying it right now. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. Everything's fine. Now you gotta make the jump. You got the one hop. You gotta be careful.
That is...
Gotcha.
That
Get
is
in trap, baby.
That is the first time I've seen that. I've seen the theory. I mean, I've heard it theorized, but I haven't seen that yet. But Fish Fam, I was wondering. It's Scissors and company. 26 points. They're not at the same point that the Sunshine Soldiers are at, but they're at 26 total, the entire team. They have clearly synergized with Scissors here, but looks to be that even the Ravens Revenge are stuck at 26, so this might be a difficult one to get through.
Yeah, this one, the tricky bit about this one is there's actually no check between here and where you have to get to. That's what makes the double danger that dangerousness. 26 points across, and there's only about 3 minutes left, so these guys really have to focus up, try to get through. Now the key thing going forward is, again, this is a test of speed, right? So a lot of these players are seeing the traps, they're making it through, memorizing kind of what they have to be doing to make it through the obstacles. Zan's already through. And that means when they get to come through next time, it's going to be that much faster, right? They're going to be just through all of these obstacles like there's nothing. Hand of blood, Lachlan, here we go. Does Lachlan make
captains.
it? Oh.
Hey, this is important too, because they still have points to earn on their own.
Right.
They're all the way in the back. They're not earning the coins. They're not helping their team out in front, trying to figure out the obstacles. But two captains back there. Ooh.
Okay. All right. Trigger the other one. Yes. All right. Land on it. Trigger that one.
Is he gonna get it? Nice dodge. Ooh. This is insane right now. And there's the second player to make it through for Turtle into the door. No.
Nope. And look, you drop back down. So that's the challenging part. We call this thread the needle, right? You have to make it in one go. This is extremely difficult, and this is where a lot of these players are going to get caught up. But Turtle is a legend. Look at how methodical he is. He's insane. Look at these the precision jumps, man.
He's not going to miss this ever again because he already knows that trap, unfortunately, was timed at the wrong time for Tritax, but he's up above. Let's see what he can do here. Going trap above. When he lands on that, he has to jump at the right moment, then slow himself down for Turtle from up above. Still back. Nobody has passed this president yet.
All right, first trap, second trap. Hop across, take a step back.
Nice.
Cross, take another step back. Oh! Okay. He was trying to be a little greedy there. I respect it. You know, you want sometimes just want to land on that without having to kind of hop back out and kind of just risking that. So it's good that, you know, well, it's bad that he messed it up, but it's okay. This is Turtle. He's an MVP. We're watching him.
This is when it comes down to this, there's a minute and 30 seconds about to figure this out. He got up here before, and he didn't make it through the door. He's not going to make it again. Unfortunately, everybody is hard stuck at 27 coins with 1 minute left. I believe whoever is going to be the first to make it through here might find themselves the first winners on the world run. 1 minute left.
You gotta be thinking, are they saying Ravens Revenge? Wait, they just got the 28 point. They might be through.
Did get through. We saw the end results up there. Made it through the door.
Okay.
Voy a estar poniendo fogatas ahorita.
covering for others as they made it through, especially as that castle point happened. We saw Lachlan and Hand of Blood, the two team captains, all the way back in the back, but their teams were still up there because they were covering for them. They were getting those coins.
And yeah, I hear that. So now I gotta come this way. Lachlan is dependent on you guys. What was going on? Was the death run, did it catch you by surprise, or was it just certain tricky moments that kind of tripped you up and had you hung up there?
In the castle because I didn't know where to go. Yeah, at the beginning it just messed me up a bit. It's just a bit confusing.
I have one more question here. So you guys have not seen the death run prior to this. Do you think that kind of held you back? And if you have another run at it, which you will, do you guys think that second time around you'll kind of have the strategies down packed? And I'm going to come down here with you.
Yeah, I think that the first time around is always the hardest because, you know, you're kind of going to the environment, you don't know where to go. But the second time around, I think we'll be a little bit stronger and hopefully we get better time.
Absolutely, I bet it. So once again, this is the creative finals here. Like I said, Lachlan pulled through with puzzle death runs, but just showing the difference here. So we're going to send it back up to you guys at the desk. Thank you.
You know, Lachlan, you are good at many things, but apparently you're showing the world demonstrated. Another shot that the original thought we had was wrong, because I know you can do this. I know you can. We had a chance to talk earlier, and you're like, bro, I'm the best. And I was like, I know that. Show everyone that. You just got to show them, Paula.
You know what else we're going to show them? We're going to show them the standings after that first game in this set right now. Who ended up where in terms of the prizing and where they are on their journey to Mama at the end of the set. So it's Raven's Revenge, obviously, in first. They earned themselves $55,000 and that much closer to the Silver Llama.
That's right, but don't forget, Funky Fighters and the Chicken Champions both have llamas. That is going to be a massive deterrent factor going forward. You know, if you're Raven's Revenge, you are absolutely looking to try and snag that Silver Llama if possible. That's going to put you in contention, right? Then you have to set your eyes on the Gold Llama. But all in all, to be able to kind of come through and win that prize for you and your team is massive. They have confidence, right? And again, I think the only other team that stands right in their way is FoRtNiTe. This guy is a maniac. He's showing us that he is. Let's see if that happens here in game number 2.
Sunshine Soldiers fell short, but FoRtNiTe showed us all what he was made for. And I think we're getting ready to go into the match. As all the players are loading up right now, there's the big man. Scissors and company, they're all about to start. The gates are about to open. Let's hear it for them.
There you guys are. You're paying attention. I respect it. Here we go. 10 minutes. Countdown has begun. The gates are open. And now here we go. Yuzi is first out of the gate, immediately just flying. You can see this is completely different than before, right? Before, people were kind of taking their time. Hey, what's this? I can't see where this ledge. What's going here? Let's sit here and inspect everything. That's not the case now. Everyone is just flying these obstacles.
A couple of these guys have not gone down yet. Here's Magma making his way through with the Ravens Revenge. That came out on top was the player that led them all the way up to those treacherous stairway that we saw at the end there. Almost Getting up, almost getting up around the corners. Here it looks like we are almost to the return. This is the player we were talking about so much, Zeke.
That's right, man. I think every way forward. We're almost making the jump. Unfortunately not. So this is this trap. This is a very precise jump. You actually have to hit a very specific way, at a specific angle, at a specific distance away from you to make it all in one jump. You can also, I hope they're not listening, but you can turn around and actually impulse backwards, right? So you base away from the tires and impulse yourself backwards while jumping. Again, even doing that though, very precise. You know, you have to make sure you're doing this in one go. Look, Hosey's already here. He's already trying to collect the coins.
Already towards the half pipes in the castle. Wonder if he already triggered all the traps down below and grabbed that coin, or if he's leaving that for another teammate. Grabbed that coin perfectly. Nice job by Hayuzi. Now he's moving up even further. No, he's going to go back to get those traps.
He made it. There you go. Nice. Trap, take a step back, impulse forward.
He's already
too shallow. I mean, look.
The castle.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. So don't forget, the castle is open. So once you do make it to that halfway mark, you can just send someone forward, right? Like if you're the first one and you're really confident, you could say, hey, Bala, I know you made it first. Just go to the next round. I'm gonna stay behind. I'm gonna get the points, right? So quite a bit of teamwork going into this. Look along the way, man. Great. Okay,
everybody that he can hang. He's led on the team of Scissors with Fish Fam. We saw them not too far in the prizing. 18 points right now. They're leading the way, but no, it's actually FoRtNiTe again. Already towards these varying distance impulse jumps. And is he going to first shot it? No, not exactly. You know he's going to hit it on the next time.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you know, this is kind of one of those things. The more that you do this, the easier it is the next time around, right? Once it's like, throw it here, you're like, nope, that's not correct. This might be it. Okay, closer. I like it. Will he make it on the third jump? Don't forget, though, we got the Funky Fighters at 20 coins. We've got Fish Fam at 20 coins. Sunshine Soldiers, they need to try and pick it up. Here we go. Nice, but get across. Nice.
Perfect play from FoRtNiTe. Now towards the lava jump. What you were dubbing as double danger. So you get a first shot. Does dodge the traps.
Okay.
This is from where he went last time. Gets the coin. He's going to double back.
First try.
Oh my goodness. He went through those. I would have gotten scared there, but no. FoRtNiTe knows exactly what he's doing. Going to get all the coins in first try on the double danger, but doesn't make it through, so he has to still complete it. And Suzu and Sand, meanwhile, from Fish Fam, are taking the lead.
And that's what I kind of talked about, right? Trying to send two through. If you and your duo partner can make it through these jumps and get there, then you can start watching, right? Because like you as a player, you go to do it, you mess up and you're eliminated, you're like, what happened? What exactly did I do? You kind of go back and then kind of relive that moment. Not here, right?
This is the moment that they were all stuck on for so long. Suzu knows it now. He's not going to hit the first time. Zand also attempted it at the same time. Not going to work out just yet. Here, they're going to give themselves the opportunity. Suzu trying again. Triggers two. The third, yes. The jump.
Right,
yes.
Nice. Oh, it's Zand. He was worried there that he might have pushed
the door
off.
Not sure if he made it. I don't see him falling down. Yes, he did make the doorway, and now he's back towards this thing where he has to go under at the same time as triggering the trap. He does it. He's back to the snares. The Fish Fam only need one more coin, and they're about to do it in 5 minutes. It is so fast here. The last time we got here, it was 1 minute and 30 seconds. So one more coin for him to complete the map. He makes it farther than any player has yet so far.
Where is the next pad? He actually found it first. I don't believe. No, that was not where you gotta go. You gotta go back inward. It's okay though. He's gonna get another shot. Man, that was very impressive. Honestly, I would have been like, where am I supposed to go? But that's why this is called the leap of faith. You've got to jump around that corner and hope that something will be there to catch you.
Faith he has. And with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go, not a single person, not a single soul in vision. He's going to have plenty of time to work with. We'll see if the Ravens' revenge can repeat and get back to where they were, but it looks like Sand is also going to join as well, but no, he falls just before. Yes, Tyler too. So the Fish Fam is coming through in big numbers at this last leap of faith.
And you know what could be huge here for Fish Fam? if they can make it through the leap of faith, they can actually get this coin, they're going to suck the timer, right? So less time that everyone else kind of has around to observe what's going on and try to get this practice in, the better. Here we go, nice. All right, you got to jump in and out and around. Out and around. Yes, use the wall. Okay. All right. Yeah, look around. Yes. All right. Okay. All right, here we go.
That's it. Last jump. And he needs to hit the coin. This is going to be it. No, he didn't. Just barely missed there. Finally hits the bouncer and he's gone. There it is. The first players to complete the world run in 5 minutes and 52 seconds. An unbelievable time compared to what we saw last time. But still, the remaining teams have to battle it out. Back to the Ravens. Revenge still on. Double danger. And they are going to get through. He has to hit the door, though. Oh, he almost fell all the way back down. Here
we go.
Finding the speed, not finding the bounce there.
Threading the needle. Oh. You hate to see it. Now, don't forget, remember, Ravens Revenge was the first team from last round. They made it here, and they're already kind of right back where they need to be. You've got the Sunshine Soldiers also going for the leap of faith. But look at how many coins they have, right? In theory, they should be at 29. This should be the last coin that they need to pick up. But someone hasn't picked up points. Now, where? I'm not sure. But that could make or break their performance right here.
That absolutely could. We know Sunshine Soldiers had a great performance last game. FoRtNiTe has completed the map. If you see him up there, he's just watching on down. But the Ravens Revenge seems to have completed a little bit more. Everybody now, I think, going to be trying to attempt these last couple of jumps. And they must try to complete the match. What is important to note is the Ravens Revenge in second place right now. They need one more win as well. That puts them in a huge advantage for that Silver Llama when we go into the third game. What just happened there with Stewart? He just climbed to the top with the tires.
That's right, the secret tires. See, these are little things you discover as you're... Oh, it's okay, Stewart, don't worry. Take a deep breath, line back up. You got this. 2 minutes left on the clock, Balla.
Taga all the way in the back. Last one, he lost a little bit of speed, but he does. So he's joining up.
Props to the Fish fam. They did it in almost under 5 minutes, right? They came out at that 5:25 mark, 5.5 minutes. Now, Funky were right behind them. A little longer, right, at that 9:23 mark, but still, they got all 30 points. If we have to go to tiebreakers, these two teams have one more point than everyone else up at that 29 mark, so that could very well make a big difference making the tiebreakers. But again, Fishfam, way to show up. I respect it.
It's crazy. The improvement from game 1 into game 2.
Yeah.
It was just awesome. Ravens Revenge obviously in the first match coming out ahead, but Fishfam clearly improving all across the board. It wasn't just one person. It felt like it was the entire team because that time was unbelievable. That's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, we'll have to see who else can do it. Again, you know, Ravens Revenge had a fantastic showing. Funky Fighters showed up there at the last moment. And then, obviously, the Fishfam. But don't forget, you still got players like Turtle over on Sunshine Soldiers. Everyone, all of these teams have someone that's going to make a very, very far, right? We've seen that. But now the question is, heading into this next match, what does that mean? Fishfam have already completed it. Funky have already completed it. Raven have gotten close. Does that mean we're going to see another 5-minute timer? Can we see it even faster?
Good question. Ravens Revenge needs to figure out how to end the match. Because if they don't, then they won't be able to get ahead. They won't be able to close out, especially as other teams go ahead. Fishfam knows how to complete it. They've proven that they can complete it, and Funky Fighters as well.
Sure. Well, for now, let's send it over to the stage where Pookie is standing by with the Fishfam. And Pooks, real quick, ask them what their favorite fish stick is.
You know, can't always make it all about you, but I am down here with the Fishfam. It is, dare I say, official. They're the first team to take a victory in the death run. I'm going to start here with Suzu. So you were the one that essentially clutched that victory for your team. How did that feel?
It felt great. Like, at first, I choked the bouncer, and I thought I choked the level as well. But then I figured it out, and I picked up the coin. I was like, wait, this is it? Let's go, baby.
It definitely looked like you were in a little bit of a precarious situation there for just a second. Was your team coaching and helping you that whole time?
Yeah, they kept track of the points that we picked up. They kept motivating me, like, we got this, it's easy, we got this, we got it in the pocket and stuff. So yeah, that felt great.
Awesome. Now, I'm going to come over to you, Scissors. We all know you are the veteran of death runs. You have been doing this from the very beginning. It must be an absolute honor to be here competing, being able to have these guys pulling through to a victory. Are you going to continue the strategy into the next game?
We've got the strategy on lock, and obviously it's awesome, you know, helping these guys. They're awesome. They're real skilled.
At the end of the day, all of you have picked up coins. Sam, I'm just going to go over here and talk to you really quick now. I mean, what does this mean to you as, you know, a creative champion?
How these competitors prepare for what was a world premiere and first appearance ever. Let's take a listen in and how these guys are talking and getting ready for the match. Absolutely amazing there. You can tell Ninja and then the trendsetter right there throwing the peelies in the air, but also big shout out to whoever that was on the Llama Record Co. I saw you there hitting the Llama Bell. I got you. But now let's get into some of what happened during the World Run, some of the kind of cooler straightaways, and, you know, some of the tough challenges that you face. So first, right away, here's a run coming out from Chappie of the Ravens Revenge, and this was one of the first obstacles you hit. So you can see he's on pace with everyone else, but what makes this so great is how efficiently he transfers this over into the castle jump. Is barely able to delay. This is one of the toughest first things to get when you reach it. This is his first time ever seeing this jump. No problem. Hats off to you there. And then what does he do right away? Gets into the trap trigger and he's able to get them. Notice how as soon as he goes, he is quick flicking his camera back the other direction and gets all of those so consistently able to get it. Now, we saw a smashing success on their first attempt. Unfortunately, the Cuddle Crew had a little bit of a harder time when it came to that castle jump. It's okay, this could have been my replay and I wouldn't have been lying. So many of these, they're so incredibly difficult because you think, oh, I want to maximize my height up, but you have to get it out with the correct trajectory. Now you can see Ninja able to get through the speed part of the run and then over the top. This is towards the back half, and look how well he's able to then trigger those traps and get through. But the Fish fam were the ones who were able to make that incredible run on the back of Zuzu. Now this was from his first run when the Ravens friends were able to get it. And if you look at the timer, next time you face this, he about finished the course. So an incredible job from him to make sure he is pushing the limit with what they're able to do. And you can also see the level of communications. He knew he messed up right away, and then he immediately communicates to the team. He's like, hey, you got to run and then go up. Now you're in kind of that double trouble area trying to get the triggers, and this is where they got held up for a significant amount of time. A lot of the competitors not being able to bait the chaps correctly, and now we're over with the Ravens Revenge, who were able to power through this. Again, this was from the match number 1, and you can see how he's using quite literally every single space available to him, including the rock, including the jump off the side with the airstrike to then get up to that leap of faith, which is such an incredibly hard challenge. And only having 2 teams both completed it after the 2 runs when all of these players are such strong death runners. You can see the Fish fam. Look at the time that's on the clock, 5.5 minutes, and he's so quick going through it, and he's precise. He lines it up, he takes the step, and he goes. My question is now, between Suzu and Zen, they were so incredibly good last game. Can they beat that time? Can they keep pressing the pace, and will they be able to do it better? Because when you get up here, you have to do everything right, find the lineup, not miss a single one of your drops, and then get the final coin. Was able to then double back and grab it there off the launch pad for that 5:52 time in the number 1 spot in match number 2. This is now the second time we've seen the World Run, and we asked the question before, what happens in run number 3? Can the Ravens Revenge get over that last obstacle of the leap of faith, or will everyone else start pressing up higher and higher and being able to challenge him? Match 3 is about to be underway. We're going to throw it back inside to Zeke and Bala. Gentlemen, take it away.
Thank you so much, Sundown, that insight. I mean, he's asking the questions. What happens in match number 3 of this set? You know, again, Fish Fam, you saw, I kind of touched on a little bit earlier, you want to have as many people up on that leap of faith as possible so they can just sit there and rotate around. How things are thinking that, well, I think we probably want to take a look at it. We want to see how things are going for all of these players together. And of course, we want to take a look behind us. We've got Fish Fam up there in first place from that last match. Walking away the 9th chunk of change. Ravens Revenge in second, Funky in third. Don't forget, Funky Fighters and the Chicken Champions both have Silver Llamas, and that's going to play a big factor later on.
Everybody needs to make sure that Funky Fighters do not get that last Silver Llama, because then they are out of contention if they don't get Silver Llama. Because Chicken Champions don't really mind place to play. They are kind of out of contention for this Silver Llama right here, but still, so many different teams have an opportunity here. The Ravens Revenge, the Funky Fighters, Sunshine Soldiers with FoRtNiTe, and then the Fish Fam as well, able to collect it. So we are going to get into the next game of the World Run, the last one of the set.
So the timer is counting. We've got 10 seconds before the gates open, and they start the run. Scissors, you can see the focus in their eyes a little bit there of Turtle, and here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Run commences right here, right now. Players are out the gate. Here we go. The first run. Taco, Taldak, they're right out. Ninja falls, unfortunately. So does Kotu. Zan there looks like he's making over with Tyler. Magma, Kororo, they are just neck and neck. Again, you know, it just goes back to once they figure it out, they're just going full send.
I want to see who gets out to the early lead here. Suzo, champion of the last one with Fish Fam. He's a little bit behind, but again, he has the opportunity to catch up when he starts getting to those more difficult obstacles. Right now, it's not looking like anybody really taking a huge lead, a huge advantage, because we all saw how proficient they are in these early stages. Really, the first obstacle that stumps most people is this impulse jump.
That's right. Here we go. Don't forget, this is that precision impulse jump. When you forward, you can look away. First jump, unfortunately, too shallow there on both sides. And both from the Fish Fam will be going down there. I saw there on the left, there is actually a team that has made it across. You've got Raven's Revenge, who's in the castle. And I believe it was actually the Llama Record Company that are also at the castle right now. Fish Fam, the Cuddle Crew, Raven's Revenge, Sunshine, and the Punky Fighters. And now the Llama Record Company all have 11 coins.
See the castle run, how fast they can get through there as a team. Also very important, as most players are now getting through this first difficult impulse round. Looking for anybody rising up, looking for anybody completing this trap obstacle course inside the castle. They can collect those coins fast. The players who get fastest through the castle and really collect all those coins are, in my opinion, the people who are packed.
I think, like, should you like, as a squad, grab, like, send one person to each thing, like, very quickly grab one, and then as a squad go up, right, you didn't have more chances going through every single challenge.
Obviously depends how many of you actually get to the castle. What a time there from Scissors through that one. Is he going to be able to finish out that impressive performance? He's got still to go. 1, 2, 3. Scissors showing off why he's one of the best at these types of maps, but way ahead of him, his teammate Suzu.
Like, these guys are so good, right? Once they figured out, they can just do it. It's almost like muscle memory. You see Suzu here now. Smart. He waits here for Suzu to get across, and then once he gets across, he can start triggering the traps. He's going to opt to say, look, you know what? Let's just go and try and get the points we need as many and as quickly as possible. Don't forget, last game, another minute.
For the chiller on his get off before he goes forward. Now he has full reign onto this one. If he one-shots this, he's putting himself in such an amazing time. He's kind of letting his team do the rest of the work. Oh, one shot here from Suzu. Is it possible? Getting through the door. No, just short. But he did not go all the way back. He's continuing the recovery on this run. Not quite enough.
Suzu putting everyone in his fishbowl, saying, don't worry, fam. I've got this. Jump down for the trap. Second trap, hop across, take a step back. Nice. Oh, there's actually someone else there. Scissors there with him. This is huge, though. If Scissors is there, it looks like they can hop through together. Suzu can trigger this, and then get Scissors there where he needs to go, and then there will be two members trying to get these traps. Unfortunately, too shallow.
Making the same mistake there on that bouncer. Speed pad up into the bouncer. You see, he's trying to keep his back towards it so that he can make sure he hits the bouncer on the right point that he wants to. And have Zip memorized at that moment. But a lot of teams starting to catch up right now. So, you know, starting to lose the cases on the first game.
Sunshine Soldiers, they're already at the 28-point mark. So are Raven's Revenge. The Fish Fam is right behind them. Everyone else is tied right around 25 points. Oh, and look, they actually sent Flytax forward. He's trying to make it to the leap of faith. So he's let his teammates down behind. Take a look, just gather your points. I'm going to straight to leap of faith. That's the 1 point we built.
Magma up ahead as well for the Ravens' Revenge. Sure that he makes this jump. He doesn't want to waste time. I think he might have the confidence here. He's got to bounce off the wall. No! Not yet all the way.
there too. I mean, there's so many people here that are already in the League of Fate. And look at the rest of the teams, right? Even the Funky Fighters, Little Whip, and Llama Record Company, they're at 26 points. They're closing in on that League of Fate.
People who are trying to leave the faith. Stewart, not quite making it through yet. Magma right now feeling a bit of frustration. The pressure he knows. He has to try to make this, try to get this last coin ahead of anybody else. Clytax has joined the fray as well from Cuddle Crew.
So you can see too that Clytax is, while Stewart is using his camera, while you jump forward, you whip your camera in the direction you want to start moving. Clytax is doing the opposite. He's actually just using the momentum for his movement abilities, just like his keys, to get him where he needs to go, not even touching his camera at all. Different ways to approach it. They're both about the same. It just depends on which one you're moving with. Magma. Nice.
Almost. Tires.
Going for it. Yes. He's going for it. Could he be the first one? No, Sunshine Soldiers have actually already done it with a 623. And Raven's Revenge with a 636. So Sunshine Soldiers sneakily got it, but still a great time from them. Don't forget the first round, they were the only ones with 29 points.
What a close race, though. All four teams who were up there on the League of Fate have now completed it. Cuddle Crew still need one more coin to actually finish the entire thing. Clytax feeling a little bit of frustration to start supporting his teammates. And then the Llama Record Company sitting at 27 right now. I think this is one of the first times we've seen them towards the double jeopardy tournament. Closer and closer edging their way. League of Fate just 7 minutes. Right now. All of these teams being so close together. Can't wait to see where it is. Still, every single placement here matters. Chicken Champions, Funky Fighters, Little Whip Warriors, and the Llama top in this four-way race.
And don't forget, this really does make a difference, right? They're all competing for prize money, so being able to come out ahead of the game is going to secure you more of that pot. They have to be very careful. They have the two left. But man, to see all these other teams, four of them already get that third point. It was like, oh, not even close. Second game, the story is Fishman and Funky Fighters. You've got four teams that have gotten that 30th point. Insane, especially how close it is. Like, 2 seconds difference.
All that could mean a huge amount when we look at the standings at the end of the match. Meanwhile, nobody yet up to that leap of faith. Oh, actually, Kuto. But we saw him finish the game last time for the Funky Fighters. So he can do it again. He's got 1 minute and 15 seconds to do it. Fish Fam. There, breaking for him. Approaching this leap of faith now. You can see in the background there's at least